welcome back to the Druidic Stormcloud channel, where today I'll be playing more of the ROM hack with Ryu no Kage as soon as he is live. Now then, I've managed to place the goal bar up in the corner here. I do not have that currently on my collab screens. But, oh, my go live notification was still that. Oops. Oh well. Uh, but yeah, if you're curious as to what that bar is about, then just go ahead and check out my Discord or my Twitter or Blue Sky or YouTube, because I posted a partial notification on those three as well. Put more information on my Discord though. And once I reach 100 followers, I will be going through with all of what I had said. I'm just waiting on Ryu at this time. I thought I had gone live a bit ago, but apparently I had not actually been live. I forgot to hit that button. However, now I am, and now I have, and I'm just standing by waiting until Ryu is ready on his end. It's the hurry up and wait game. Isn't that great? But all told, it could be worse. We can sit by, we can chat. We're standing by until Ryu is alive as well. And he is live. Alright, so I'm going to close out the extra ones that I didn't realize they had open. And then stream together. Invite guest. Obviously that guy. And nope. Alright, double check that he is in. He is not currently in the Discord. I will send out the invite to voice again. There we go. Alright, now we wait. Yes, I do quite enjoy coffee. Just a side note. Hello!
Hello.
Did you know that the vampire bat evolves based on gender?
Yeah, I looked that up. I found out about that. That's kind of crazy, isn't it?
Yes, and I can use both.
Also, we found out that wait a second.
Alright, I need stones for the Neos.
Send me the invite again, I guess.
Okay, I need to send you the invite again. Da, 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 Action already taken. Uh, okay, there we go.
Okay, we're good.
And good.
I am in.
And our chats have merged, as
Yep.
empty as they are.
Yeah, well, what can you do?
I'll throw Jenny into the team as well. I ended up on Squall for the Silent Swordsman. I
Okay.
don't know if Substitute is something I can use or not.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Because of oh, I forget her name, but she uses a frog deck. She thinks she's a princess.
Oh, yeah, her. I forgot about her. Alright, so, well, she exists. And I also got the train and the drill, so.
Okay. I did a few crazy things too.
And I'm pretty sure Music King was the brother of the Cyber Angel guy's deck.
Technically speaking, yes, but no at the same time. Music was kind of his thing, but he used like a Beast Warrior deck. It was really weird.
So he didn't use Music King's final?
No.
Alright.
That was in a filler episode of the original series.
Oh, yeah. It was just that one time.
Have to go if I unmute my game.
Alright. And I will switch us over to the collab scene. Scene 2. Yep, that was the right one.
Okay, so one thing I want to do before we get too carried away is head down to where the gym is, I think. Yeah, there's a little extra gate that was not here originally.
Oh, really?
Yep. And at least there's a path in the Viridian Forest.
Oh.
Which, why was... I guess map-wise it doesn't make a lot of sense, but at the same time, it's like you could have made a path to it. Okay. So I'm going to talk to this guy, and he'll give you one random... You get to pick one of these bug Pokemon, and they're all guaranteed shiny.
Oh. Jerry's going to the place right now.
I'm going to pick up Jirai Gumo. Because it evolves into one of my favorite creatures.
Okay. I'm not sure any of them were in the season I'm
Technically speaking, I think Insect Queen was.
Oh. Yeah, Shiny Insect Princess then.
Because I think she was just one of those random monsters that showed up. So it's like, it counts.
Yeah.
And I think Insect Princess herself showed up. That's where she debuted.
Oh, she's blue in this form.
Yeah, my Jirai
Hey,
Gumo is
the follow. Wait, no, that was you. Okay.
Yeah, that's my phone going off.
I have a actually just it's not that. It's axes clashing over a shield. For whatever reason my brain went to, oh hey, that's my alert.
Electro Web on Jirai Gumo, huh? Not bad. Not bad at all.
Alright. I will worry about leveling up Insect Princess another time because Team Rocket is currently blocking the gym but letting the old man peek.
Yep. Also, in this game, no, he's not. Okay, in some fan games, they make him look like Master Roshi.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
Alright. I am entering the game corner.
Oh! Jirai Gumo can learn Quiver Dance, huh?
Oh no. Ah! So that's what
And
happens to that.
Yep. And the evolution of Jirai Gumo, and honestly, I'm surprised I didn't put this together earlier, is if you put armor plating on him, he becomes Launcher Spider. And it makes sense in some games because if you use Metamorph with him, he turns into Launcher Spider.
Yeah.
Pin Missile makes more sense, but Signal Beam looks cooler. Is a stronger move, too.
Alright. I'm fighting the Team Rocket Grunt now.
Yeah.
I will prep Insect Princess off screen because I have so many fire and flying types.
Sticky Web. Oh boy, this thing's going to be cheeky. Is that a Shiny Axe Raider?
It is. I should have went and encountered something before this.
Yeah, that's typically what that means, unfortunately. Your next encounter would have been a shiny, and the algorithm changes, so it kind of gets rid of it.
Yeah.
That's why it was unfortunate when they gave me Jerry Beans Man as a random shiny. So,
yeah.
as it stands,
Oh! I did. Tell me, is this guy just
What?
a? Is this guy just a shiny user in this?
I don't know. So I have so my current team now is this Launcher Spider, a Manga Rearan, a Buster Blader that I named Strife. Also, I'm probably going to keep Buster Blader because he becomes one of my favorite monsters in the series, which is Dark Paladin.
Yeah.
Great man with a gold fight. I just named it Gold Swine. My my perfectly ultimate great moth I named Gardala after the moth kaiju.
So it's and not then even I have Mothra.
Nope. And then I have Duskmon, the shiny relinquished.
Yeah. Alright, I healed up a bit because my vampire guy was getting low.
Oh, I already dealt with the rocket. Alright. And now we storm Team Rocket's headquarters.
Yep,
because
the
why
rocket
not?
hideout. What could possibly go wrong with that? It's not as if we're going to get lost in here for the entire episode.
Hi, Twitch plays Pokemon. If you know, you know.
Tell me, though, was your Rocket Grunt also a full shiny user, or was that just bad luck on my end?
Nope, it's bad luck on your end because I ended up I'm fighting a shiny Battle Ox now. So, I think the algorithm just decided to give the trainers the shinies instead, which means our encounters would have been shiny.
Yeah.
Okay, that looks sick. Shiny Cyber Dragon.
Oh, where'd you find one of those?
It's a trainer's Pokemon.
Oh,
It looks like one of the Cyber Darks, which makes sense.
all right. We got a steel gem.
Cyber Dragon has sturdy, not bad.
Not bad at all. I mean, it's not nearly as annoying as a sturdy Iron with a shell bell or something.
Shell Bell, Endeavor, and Bullet Punch.
Yeah.
I'm switching out because I got hit with Sand Attack once and I can't hit the broadside of a building.
Alright, it resists poison. I forget what Vlad's typing is. I know it's ghost.
Vlad the Impaler.
I don't know if it's ghost poison. I don't think it's ghost poison.
It makes sense, though. Vampire Genesis is a broken mon, though.
Know, it's not
broken
poison.
Creature.
It's not poison. But at the same time, this thing is resistant to dark and immune to ghost moves. Or
Fun fact: its final evolution is one of the best type combinations in the game.
Ghost dark.
Yep. One weakness.
One weakness that didn't exist until Gen 6.
Yep.
But again, in Gen 6, we actually got a decent one stat-wise because the other one was Sableye.
Well, Spiritomb was already existed at that point too.
True, but honestly,
not exactly accessible though.
No, not really. The difficulty you had to go through to get Spiritomb made him worth it with that type combo.
Yeah,
which made him less
but
broken.
It's not much of a fighter though. It's more bulky than anything.
Yeah, it is a setup.
Yep. Because if you pay attention when you fight Cynthia, you notice all she does is use Sucker Punch.
Yeah. Because she's going to stall you out until your Pokemon faints or she runs out of PP.
Yep.
Jiraigumo. And my freaking Fire Fang is disabled.
Alright, I'm going to need a Psychic type going through here.
Electro Web.
Pull out my Magician. My Silent Magician, level 8.
Not all and I'm very... go on.
I'm very original. I nicknamed my Guilford the Lightning Odin.
Alright, Blowback Dragon. Oh, we can use Fire Fang again. Yeah, you build up your energy and get bit by Armored Dragon here. But yeah, I didn't max out all of my monsters. I did max out some, obviously.
I maxed out most of them.
Just an
Not
X
all
speed.
of them, though.
I don't really use the X items in a playthrough.
Nah, I normally sell them. The only time I actually actively use them is a Gen 1 playthrough.
And that's just X accuracy, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. For this...
Also, the Silent Magician is named after Holly White from Bravely Default. I unfortunately had to go that route. I would have gone Ominous Crow if it weren't for the fact that my Magician's female.
Battery, or cell battery.
Yes, I
Bravely
have
Default
gone
is
through.
a very good one.
Yeah. And I've actually gone through the entire game multiple times because, you know, game has multiple endings. Spoilers. It's one
Cyber
of
Harpy
those.
Lady.
It's one of those games, you know, the ones that have multiple endings.
Yeah. I need to
And
get
then
back into it.
And then the first 3 endings, nothing changes in the game. The 4th ending is when things do start changing. It's like, I understand maybe the first and the second time, but 3 times in a row going through the same thing is kind of grating.
I'm trying to get Ominous Wind to proc the stat up, even though it's unnecessary. Spellbinding Circle.
You don't have any. Huh. Bug doesn't resist bug, huh? Interesting.
Feral Imp. Okay, we're swapping out now.
The sad part is, you get some of the best type combinations with your era.
Yes, I do.
Because I think Yu Bao is also Ghost Dark.
Oh, she's gonna be a main. When I get her, she's gonna be a main. I mean, her entire concept was just perfect lore-wise. You're a fighting type. I am not going to be an idiot here. I am a bit of an idiot here. I don't have a lot of type coverage for fighting types. Negate confusion. Oh boy.
It's okay. I'm going to have that problem before too long with some of the teammates I might have because a lot of my teammates are probably going to be dark type.
Psycho Cut.
So that becomes a problem.
Oh boy. Alright, well, no, Vlad is down.
Dumb.
The unnecessary crit and everything. Static's turn.
I will say, though, one thing about Team Rocket is it's like, yeah, their confidence level is questionable, but they have some very good themes.
Oh, Horus is learning Black Flame.
Because I will
target with Black Flames, cutting his special
I will
attack
hum
instead of
the
its attack.
hideout theme all the time because it works.
It's a pure status move. No. It's a pure status move. I'm gonna drop Dragon Breath. Because between Flame Burst, Air Slash, and Steel Wing, that gives me more weakness coverage.
Yeah.
Power Herb. Hyper Potion.
I love how I can just sweep through all of Team Rocket by just using Buster Blader alone because they're all using steel and normal types.
Ojama Knight. Oh, they are, aren't they? Ice Punch.
Hey, at least there's variety, and they're not using the same bat and rat all the time.
True. I mean, there were 2 individuals, I believe, that would use a coughing and a neckings in this generation.
Well...
But actually, in this generation, they switched it up to Sir Viper and...
Cacnea, I think.
No, not Cacnea yet. No, yeah.
The
Cacnea
only time... The only time when they were actually somewhat scary was the Alola chapter, because they had two of the most broken Pokemon from that era.
Mimikyu and Beware.
Well, Beware, and then of course Marini.
True. And then they actually managed to figure out a hack in the Z moves that they almost managed to make use of to scary effect.
Also, that Beware is goated because it was able to go one-on-one with a Pheromosa and win.
Yeah. And it even has a weakness to one of Pheromosa's types.
Yeah.
It must have had Fluffy.
Yep. That's the only explanation.
Fluffy, perfect IVs, perfect EVs. I'm going to switch some things up in my team. Since you pointed out what
And
they have.
and lore-wise, it makes sense because the thing is, it doesn't know its own strength. They said, don't hug a Beware because you will regret it.
Yeah.
They don't know their own strength, so they can suffocate you to death. Well, suffocate you or snap your spine. Take your pick.
I'm going to put Overlord Q in as well, in place of Vampire Lord, who's unconscious. That should be good.
So they always made the joke about how Team Magma and Team Flare always made their team symbol with their bodies. It's like Team Rocket did it first in Fire Red.
Team Rocket did it first in the anime.
True.
Jesse and James's whole intro, when they end it, they are an R.
Yep.
That was why Jesse's hair was even the way it was.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Clay Charge.
That's why her hair is crazy. That makes sense now. I never put that together before. I didn't like that flash, so I'm going to save.
Right, Wild Heart. You would be scary if I didn't have Overlord Q. Who is boosting his
Water
speed.
ground types, what can we say? For one thing.
Keep them away from Erica. But apparently she sank on the SSN.
Yep.
And she can't swim.
How unfortunate.
Frustration. So the default Neos comes with return.
Yes.
I got a rare candy. It's so hard to come across those, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
let's see. That'll send us there. That'll send us there. This. F Kraken. You're a water type.
Fiend Kraken.
Yeah. You're a water type. Static's coming in. I'm assuming here, but I think it's a water type. Maybe water ghost. Maybe it just has ghost. It's weak to electric. It's a water type in any case.
So Fiend Kraken is Frillish.
It could be. it also has Mudshot.
Yeah, it's Water Ghost because my fighting moves do nothing to it.
Ah. Beaver Warrior. We're gonna go with a Paracharge here. Parabolic Charge. Get that healing because I have Overlord Q and I have Static. I have walls upon walls here.
Yep.
I just
It's
need
like
a
the fusions of
balloon.
Clayman are supposed to be walls or something like that.
Yeah. Hey, there's Sandwich. Psybeam. That's fine.
A card for a long time you could not possibly play.
Yeah.
Because both of its fusion materials were banned. Oh, I just realized what a sandwich is supposed to be. It's Shimon. Or Simon Moran, or whatever you want to call him.
Hey, black glasses. Max Ether. Leech Life, that's good.
Yes, it is. Because this is post Gen 7 mechanics.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that to Insect Princess and maybe some others.
For those who don't know, until Gen 7, Leech Life was one of the worst moves ever. Base 20 damage, not worth it. But now, believe they buffed it to a base 80 power, which is absurd. And it's why whenever you have Zubats in later games now, they know Absorb instead.
Yeah. Because honestly, if you had a Leech Life that early on you, from what they have
You would
now,
be overpowered.
yeah.
Oh no, I dropped the lift key.
I swear, I am of the opinion. I believe the theory that he's actually one of the members of the international police that are investigating Team Rocket undercover.
Yeah, I could believe that. And he makes himself look just incompetent instead of.
Yeah.
But the fact that he like drops the lift key and there's no repercussions for it, kind of suspicious, isn't it?
Yeah. All right. Let's go to
And the
basement
fact that he
one.
does nothing to try to stop you is also funny.
Yeah, and honestly, he is one of the least powerful members in this hideout.
Yeah.
And plus the fact that they gave him a Cyber Dragon here. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. I get that due to the aliasing, they couldn't really make Swordstalker look good, but yeah. That is not a good sprite.
No, it's not. Ah, boy. I'm just giving him a rollout. He's not even worth putting in the effort. Alright. After this, I'm going to the Pokemon Center again, or the Healing Center again, and I'm going to heal up, and yeah, you're going to nasty plot into getting hit by another rollout.
Nasty Plus good and all, but you gotta capitalize on it. You can't just sit there and use it. Also, the Porygon is
Ruckus,
just
and opens the
Neos,
door.
by the way.
Huh?
The Porygon is Neos. You can just get another Neos.
Yeah. So you could get all the Neos.
Not that that's going to be an issue, because once we gain access to the Sevi Islands, because what is the Ditto in this game?
I'm going to save real quick as well. Alright. Healed up, saved, going back in. The era of games where you had to talk to everyone.
Yep.
I remember in the original Dragon Quest, you actually didn't have any quest markers or anything to guide you. You had only what you were able to glean from people.
Yep. Okay,
Random
so
Calcium.
Mimicat. Mimicat is the Ditto in this game. This should have been Jesse and James. I'm sorry.
It should have been. I'm impressed that they are ice users. I'll give them that.
Mm-hmm.
Steel resists ice, however.
Snowman Eaters mimic you.
It makes sense that it is.
Yeah, it does.
At least the Christmassy one.
Also, in the card game, it has a very big rear. So that makes perfect sense.
Decorate.
Essentially, in that era, it was just a better man-eater bug. Yeah, this definitely should have been Jesse and James. Because it's a double battle, it's 2 Team Rocket members.
Yeah, it should have been, but... Silent Burn. Oh, and you're confused. Okay, you managed to use Fire Fang. Good.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, by the way, I still needed a name for my Horus. Though I might shiny hunt Horus. Would shiny hunting the level monsters be a bad idea off stream?
Only if you wanna. And there goes my Buster Blader.
I should have gone for the other one, gotten the opposing team down to 1, but... Ice Punch, huh? Okay. Oh! And it's hailing. Alright, Chaz.
Huh. Cyber Angel Benton must have Scrappy.
Time to
because it
stockpile.
landed a normal move on my ghost type.
Interesting.
We needed more ice.
It's going to use Ice Punch on Horus, and Horus is unconscious now. These are actually very effective combos here. Decorate boosted the stats, and now they're using Ice Punch to knock out my team. And
Hey,
Frost
look,
Breath.
something. Hey, look, fighting Giovanni, he does the thing that he should have done. Have his own battle theme.
You're already at Giovanni. Oh,
I understand.
What? How was that super effective? Are you Electric Round?
He could be.
Oh boy. I was not expecting an ice team.
And neither was I, honestly. I was a little better prepared because I have fighting types and one fire type. But yeah, that's something that should have been in the original game, is Giovanni having his own battle theme.
Alright. Chaz is up to stockpile 3. Time for Egg Bomb. Time for Force Palm. I'm gonna have to fall back and heal up before I fight Giovanni.
Now, I understand him having a different battle theme for when he's the gym leader, because, well, he's a gym leader. They have to have that standard theme.
Oh, you are not a nice type. What the heck? Paralysis hit, though, so... That's never gonna happen again.
Nope. By the way, this battle against Giovanni, if you do a Nuzlocke, this is a run ender. This
So
battle
a
against
second
Giovanni.
Run ender. Is there a run ender every 2 gyms?
It feels like it, doesn't it? Because if you don't have an answer to his Kangaskhan, he will destroy you.
Okay, I have to take a moment to adjust my team because Giovanni is Giovanni.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw Vlad in the front. I'm going to keep Overlord Q in place of Fred. Flying fighting is okay, but it's... No, Silent Swordsman, I'll keep you on hold. Flame Wingman might be useful.
I will say yes, because he seems to like the steel type this time around.
Oh, the steel... You are Electric Ground. Okay, we're moving you in place of Flame Wielding Man. And if it's steel type, Fred will actually shine in place of Chaz.
Huh. You know, why is this not in the actual game? The EVO kite is what he gives you. A mysterious evolutionary kite. It can raise the speed of a monster that can evolve by 50%. That would be a pretty good item in today's Pokemon.
It would. But you think Pokemon's going to use any new ideas,
No, of course
concepts?
not. But you realize how evil that would be on Scyther?
Yeah, it would.
especially if it has technician.
Oh boy.
What's funny is you can take that piece of Exodia right in front of him and he has no reaction.
I actually have a thought on that. I think the pieces of Exodia are not physically taken by you, but rather an energy,
Yeah.
which throws a wrench into how Weevil was able to be Weevil. And yeah, Forest Raider killed Flad, so let's send out Overlord Q. Overlord Q, let's start with a skyscraper.
Oh yeah, did you get the Psychic TM from Saffron?
I did not grab any TMs from Saffron. I stayed out of everything in Saffron currently.
Because that's the only thing
Slash.
that's really accessible. You can get Psychic from the dude.
Oh.
Honestly, I don't need to change Launcher Spider's nature because it's plus special attack minus speed. It's not very fast to begin with.
Night Slash
So it just
again.
hits harder.
Oh, that was a crit. Okay. That was BS.
Whoops, that's not what I wanted.
Alright, Shiny Bahamut. Use
Any
Fire
moves
Fang.
that are not physical. I do not have a flyer.
Use Crunch on this. They're going to use Hone Claws. Of course they are.
Okay. The Mammoth is not going to be super helpful to me, so... in this upcoming battle. I also went out and trained my Flame Swordsman up.
Nice.
May as well.
He likes Night Slash, doesn't he?
Yeah. I could go and do that. Wait, no. They actually do gatekeep you, that's right.
Let's try for a paralysis. That's not going to happen. While they use Nasty Plot. Oh, it happened. Moonlight. To heal, right. Hang on.
Okay. Interesting.
Here we go. Paralysis procced, and he withdraws his guy for Cyber Twin Dragon, and it has Volt Absorb.
Yep.
And Bulldoze. Because of course it has Bulldoze.
Da, 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 da. Okay, I have a few ideas of what I can do
First
in this
healing
gym.
item of the battle is a Hyper Potion on Bahamut. He's going to use Flash Cannon. That's fine. That's actually perfectly fine. Bulldoze
By
is
the way,
annoying.
I love how they changed the text for the one trainer in the Celadon gym. She went, only girls are allowed in here, but they had to account for the fact that there's now a female character, so they just say only real ladies are allowed in here now.
Okay, and his Sword Stalker has a Hex. Okay. Fred, you're up. All right, I beat
Huh.
Giovanni.
So the gym trainers don't seem to be dedicated to one typing. I like that.
Interesting. Oh, and he has a Cyber Dragon as his last.
So the first 4 gym leaders are kind of predictable as to what their type specialties will be. The latter half don't have type specialties. Turns out. I like that. I also had an idea for like my own region to where every gym leader has a theme. They don't dedicate themselves to training one type of Pokemon. So, like for example, one gym is forest themed, so they're using bug types, grass types, flying types, and normal types, and water
Okay.
types. They're not just dedicated to one typing.
Hey, Team Rocket member is still here. In the original, they would just disappear.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting, interesting.
Oh, I see what's going on. So the gym trainers aren't focused on one type, but all their monsters are female monsters.
Ah.
They gave Burstinatrix Lightbird's Cry. I see.
Nope. Move. Okay. Gonna throw in you in place of you. Gonna grab you in place of you. Alright, so they're not all grass type.
No. They just use all the female monsters in the game.
Okay, I'm being a bit rude in who I'm starting with.
Well,
You're using protect while I use stockpile.
I wonder if the Ojamas can learn stored power. Because that would be mean after 3 stockpiles.
It would. I hope they can. You think a Mystic Elf is tanky? Try an Ojama with 3 stockpiles.
And the Ojamas are literally just pure defense.
Yeah, no offense, throwing an egg.
Their
You're
offense
confused.
isn't bad, but their defenses are better.
Book of the Moon, or Book of Moon, is a defense booster. Okay, snapped out of confusion, throw an egg.
That also makes sense, that boosts defense, because that's exactly what it does in the card game. It forces the monster in the face down defense.
Yeah.
Very annoying card. Hence why
Very
it got
annoying
limited
battle.
for so long.
Very annoying battle. They have Water Pulse, and it's proc confusion every time.
remember the Ace Trainer being kind of annoying.
Okay. Well, you're a water type, I think. So reinforcement. Yeah, no, we're just swapping you out now.
It's okay. I just got confused by Psybeam and I can't hit him. And okay, that's how I broke through.
Alright, you also have life dew. That's fine, because you can boost your defense all you want, you're still getting hit by lightning.
Yep. Doesn't matter. Your physical how much you raise your physical defense. The nice ladies in here says that while Weevil is standing in the background.
Witch of the Black Forest versus Chaz. Stockpile. Draining
Also,
kiss.
you know what's funny? You technically didn't have to ditch your starter either because he does have an appearance in the NGX.
So does Dark Magician Girl.
Yep.
Technically a filler episode.
Actually,
but...
all three of them did.
Yeah. Same with Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Because Kaiba Man.
Because Kaiba Man.
He got a retrain and he's actually very good. So the original, what they did to change the card art is originally Kaiba Man's just standing there holding one card, right?
Yeah.
The retrain, he has one Blue Eyes behind him and he's holding all three Blue Eyes towards the camera.
Because it's literally just... You can't tell me that after Pegasus's downfall, Kaiba didn't take over. And had a single card made based off of him.
Yeah. And it's like, would he do that? It's like, yes, it's Kaiba. Do you know how big the man's ego is?
He literally names every major building that he has built after himself.
Yeah. The Kaiba Dome, Kaiba Land, Kaiba Corp. Although
Kaiba
he
Corp was probably
Kaiba Corp,
inherited. It's his last name.
Yeah.
Overlord
Kaiba
Q.
Man.
Overlord Q with... I think I gave him the wide lens right now. I need to give him the scope lens. And Lagtail with rollout.
That's one or the other, remember?
Or no, the wide lens, just roll out, no need for speed, all just rolling in defense. Fire Punch against Overlord Q.
Okay.
Fire Punch against Overlord Q. Blaze Kick against Overlord Q.
Yep. Nobody said the AI had brains. Or maybe that's all percentage risk can do.
It could be. Dark Magician Girl. Chaz, I need to swap you out. Actually, no. No. We're going to go for our reinforcements.
One of the Pokemon cries that I definitely know is Liepirds, because how many of those things do you fight in Gen 5?
Pure Psychic. We're going with a Steel Wing.
I really have nothing against you. Huh.
I am going to have to stop and heal after this battle. Who are you fighting currently?
The last to the right of the gym leader. Well, left
Uh.
of the gym leader. Our right.
I went for the camper.
Ooh, this sounds cool. Shock rocket for launcher spider.
Air
Fires
slash.
2 to 5 fiery rockets at the target. Each rocket has a 10% chance for a burn. Yikes.
That's not a lot of chance,
It's-
but it's still interesting that it'll happen at least twice.
I'm getting a layer of electro web because I already have sticky web, so what's the point?
Alright, I'm going to go heal. After only 3 gym trainers.
My eyes are up here, creep. One of the picnickers says that.
It's even funnier that a picnicker's saying it.
Yep. Be another thing if a beauty said it.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe they got the lines mixed up on that.
Maybe.
Alright, I'm going for the beauty now. They're talking about grass type.
Yeah, I know. They can't change all. They can't catch all of the dialogue.
Yep. Alright, we're gonna use stockpile against the Gemini elves.
All right. I'm muting up because I
Double hit.
have to fight Weevil.
Alright, I will be there soon.
And this is why Rex and Weevil became Beavis and Butthead and Abridged.
Yeah. Alright. Her second one is Harpy Sisters. Interesting.
Touche. He used sticky web, I used sticky web.
He countered your counter of his counter of your counter of your counter of his counter of his counter of his counter.
And I'm going to switch your Pokemon that doesn't care about it. Because it's flying.
Alright. Honestly, I think I'm going to be getting my Ojama knocked out in this one.
Alright, so 2 shot from a launcher spider. Great.
Oh, a Dark Magician Girl. And it's her only monster.
Oh yeah, that's right, bug resist fighting. How could I forget that?
Have you tried to punch a spider before? Have you tried to punch a
I mean,
fly?
A fly, yeah, that didn't work. It's like punching a spider, I've done it.
Did you hurt yourself as much as you hurt the spider?
Yeah, the wall didn't like me very much.
Exactly. Alright, I'm trying to Black Flame Dark Magician Girl to lower her special attack. And to burn her. But to lower her special. Oh, I am also burned now. Okay,
And I believe you are Rock Bug. I'll give Weevil some credit. There's some pretty decent type coverage here.
yeah. I mean, to be
Because,
fair, Bug type does have decent type coverage.
Yeah. And also in this game, like Noble Man-Eater Bug is a rock bug type. So that's a pretty good type combo.
Yeah, it is.
So that checks flying and fire types.
But it also gives it a weakness to water type.
Yep. And it
Maybe
doesn't
it's just
resist fighting types, so I can just Mach Punch it.
It also no longer resists ground type.
Yep. Oh, that's annoying. All right. Don't care about Sticky Web and Margarita because it's slow to begin with.
Alright, Clark has Intimidate, that's pointless, but at the same time, Extreme Speed will finish this fight. And I can go heal again. Alright, I have to go heal. After the battle with Beauty Lorelei.
Here's the Insect Queen. Who thought giving Quiver Dance to this thing was a good idea? I applaud him for it. I should have given him the loaded dice. Why I wasn't thinking about it.
Oh, there's loaded dice in this one? Nice.
Yeah, you get it from Duke. Get it from Duke Devlin.
Oh, yeah. I already fought him.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, it really does. Silent Magician. I'm going to stockpile. And with 2 stockpiles, time to throw an egg bomb. Seriously though, egg bomb on the Ojamas.
Yeah.
I'm
Makes
pretty
sense
sure
though.
It goes off of the HP of your monster.
Does it? I think it's just like a base decent powered move.
Oh, Silver Bow, that's not good.
And Weevil's down.
That was a crit. They avoided my thing and hit me again. Toon Gemini Elf is being annoying. Alright, Chaz is now level 35. And sends out Amazon Princess.
I was very close to wiping there, I'm not gonna lie. He had me down to my final 2 and 1 was asleep.
Ooh.
Alright, now to go deal with the Lavender Town problem.
Okay, now sleep and confused. This is ridiculous. Okay, come on.
Yeah,
Wait,
this...
You're confused, you hurt yourself in confusion. Okay.
That Amazoness princess really started to annoy me.
Come on. Uh, I need to pause right now. I'm getting what is probably a spam phone call.
All right. Okay.
Seriously, I do enjoy messing with spam callers, but when you say hello twice and they don't answer at all, it's just a waste of time.
Oh yeah. I also picked up a really cool monster.
Nice, what'd you get?
Zara the Mant.
Ooh. This one just keeps putting my monsters to sleep.
Yeah. I also have Magician of Black Chaos and Hungry Burger, so it's like, am I just building a ritual deck at this point?
You are. Oh, that could be an interesting concept. If one were to split the team to limit to certain types of monsters.
Yeah, it's very well possible, because you can do fusions, you can do,
Ritual, synchro, fusion.
well, there's only one synchro monster in the game, so
Oh.
unfortunately that doesn't work.
That is unfortunate.
Two.
Maybe in a further
Two.
update.
There's two, because Junk Warrior.
Alright, so...
It could also be Pegasus and just use Toon monsters as well.
Yeah, Toon Monster... Toon Monster would work as one. They're not technically their own type, but they are. You know?
There's a lot of fusion monsters, so that would be a good category.
There's plenty of ritual monsters, too.
Mm-hmm. Think of this game. I just mentioned Hungry Burger, Magician of Black Chaos, and Zara the Mant.
And you have Relinquished.
Oh yeah, I'm relinquished. What's funny is all of my current squad, when they fully evolve, will either be a fusion or a ritual monster.
You have the extra deck.
Pretty much. Because remember, ritual monsters were technically extra deck monsters in dual monsters.
I mean, yeah. After a point, that became a known fact. But it's not like Konami told us right off the bat.
Pokemon Tower. This tower was erected in memory of monsters killed by the ban list.
Yep. Alright, sending out Burstinitra. Holy freaking crap! What is this?
Yikes. Okay, again, I've heard of boosted shiny odds in this game, but the trainer should not be part of that algorithm.
Shouldn't be, but they are. Alright, we're just gonna use Clay Charge on you. I don't care. But you cannot tell me that that doesn't look like the Destiny Heroes guys version of Burstinatrix.
Or it could be her evil counterpart, because they did that at one point.
And I hope they do that for all of them. Muddy Water. Muddy Water is a water type move, but it's also a special type. Or special attack.
Yeah, because my current team consists of the odd one out is Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon. But I'm using Black Skull Dragon, Relinquish, Zara the Mant, Buster Blader, and Humanoid Slime. Also, yes, Black Skull Dragon is as OP as you think it is.
As it should be. Yeah, use Razor Shell, fine. Spark Blaster. Good. All right. You know, on some level, I wouldn't put it past Weevil to have accidentally sabotaged the SSN and ran away after our whole mess with the Exodia thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him either. But the question I have is he that smart enough to do that? Pull that off though?
That's why I said accidentally and then running away.
Ah, fair, fair.
All right, I need to not deck snap. Move.
And I just named my Zera the man Zero. Ziro. That's a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon.
Honestly, no. I'm gonna keep this group. I have Thunder Giant just in case of anything that I am not expecting, but I mean, a tank that can heal. Even if it's nothing he's super effective against. Last line is a tank that can heal. Alright, now I gotta mute.
Alright.
And here we go. Let's see what Weevil has to say for himself. Oh, look at all these pretty ladies. I'm going to crush you like a bug in front of all of them. You have no chance against my insects. Prepare to lose. But seriously, is this a good Weevil voice or what?
It's pretty good. It's just, it's not the easiest voice to pull off either way because...
It's really not. You have to be a bit nasally, snooty, and full of yourself. With no grounds whatsoever. Alright, I'm sending out Bahamut against his Launcher Spider. Sticky Web is fine.
My Red Eyes is faster than a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Let it be known.
Oh, so Red Eyes has the speed, Blue Eyes probably has physical power, and Dark Magician probably has special attack.
Yeah.
Alright, Will-O-Wisp has gotten on him, and that's annoying.
Hey, Gary, you were complaining about me about my monsters being banned. You're using Yatagarasu.
It avoided it? Okay, you are an annoying fire bug type, I am guessing. Overlord Q? Yes, you're slower, and you're gonna roll out. Flamethrower against Overlord Q.
Oh yeah, that is going to hurt, because that's quad weak to rock.
Bug's not actually weak to rock.
Actually, it is.
Oh yeah, it is weak to rock, but rock doesn't resist bug.
Right, for whatever reason. Yeah, I just thought about it. With your monsters having rollout, you have a very big advantage here.
I really do. Horn Leech!
Uh-oh.
Well, you're down. Static. I was not expecting Poison Butterfly.
Give the salute. Because there's a golden tombstone in Pokemon Tower. Rip Kazuki Takahashi. Your creation has touched the lives of so many people, you will be dearly missed. Give him the salute. 07s, people.
F's in the chat. I know it's a call out reference, but still, press F to pay respect. It's not his fault that the people that took over afterwards decided to just make a money dump.
Yep.
He just wanted a fun card game with nice art.
Mm-hmm. And I'll give him credit
Barbasam.
because as time went on, the artwork got crazier and crazier.
No,
In a good way.
Body slam.
I
It
also
really
love some
did.
of the card text still for vanilla monsters. Like, for example, one of the Mech Knights, the text literally just says, "Check this out." That's all it says.
This guy is a rock type and has rock polish.
Oh yeah, Pokemon Tower, right. Can actually capture some newer creatures up here.
Zombie monsters. And he has Razor Shell. This is actually bad. This is actually bad.
Like I said, I'll give him some credit because he has some decent coverage.
He's going to use Razor Shell again, probably. But if he doesn't, then my Paracharge should heal me some. X-Scissor knocks him out. Because of the defense drop, of course. Alright, Chaz. What you're going to do is just the Egg Bomb real quick. Great Moth. Sleep Powder, of course.
Yeah, he really started annoying me with that too. I got lucky and he missed me twice. So, I was able to make him pay for it.
Horus is a flying type, so does not get caught in the sticky web.
Correct.
And we are going to use Flame Burst. Does not have stab, but it could hit burn, I think.
You know they missed a very good opportunity for the Pokemon Tower. The Dark Signers. Just like having at least one of them wandering around.
There's probably something to do with them at a later point. I'd be disappointed if there wasn't.
Oh, I looked something up, by the way. There is a dungeon later in the game, but I don't think it's good to repeat what it's called. It's not family friendly, let's put it that way.
Ah, okay. Alright, Chaz is now level 36.
The downside about Zero the Mant, it is a rock dark type. Oh, so it's just Tyranitar.
Alright. I took out his Great Moth. Perfect ultimate Great Moth. I hate you! Air Slash. Smart Strike! Okay, Clark. Lowers attack. I'm gonna start off with a multiply.
The sad part is, I believe Flame Wingman evolves at one level. Ooh, that's mean. I like that move.
Alright. 3 multiplies, and then I'm going to heal up with my first item of the battle. Of course, none of that is stopping Dual Wing Beat from hitting. Is it a...
No, and it's not. It's 95% accurate. That's the weird thing.
Okay, now it did miss. Now I'm going to use Air Cutter.
Yeah, I was going to call shenanigans if he hit it again.
You mean like that?
I'll be honest with you. Well, you get what I mean, though. 4 times in a row is like, that's not how that works. Oh, I did not remember that. It has a healing move, because that's fair.
Yeah. I've locked it in a loop.
Of course, Air Cutter has to crit at some point, because it has a higher chance of it.
True.
Wait, you're in here? Eldritch the Golden Lord? Well, technically speaking, neither of us can use that, because that's a recent monster.
Hmm. Okay, it used Dual Wing Bait. I think it's out of Moonlight. Didn't
Yeah,
get
I
a
think it
single
only
crit.
I think it can only use it 5 times.
Alright, I have to mute again.
Alright.
You suck. This isn't over. I'll get my revenge one way or another. And just take the rainbow badge and leave.
This might just kill it.
Oh, Chaz is evolving!
Yeah.
Chaz is evolving. Chaz is evolving. What could it possibly evolve into?
And give it a big thank you. Thank you very much.
It's Ojama King!
But yes, it was the Elvis impersonator character.
It really was.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Skydrop. We will see what this is. It is a flying type move with a 60 power and 100 accuracy. Can't attack. It takes the enemy into the sky where it can't attack. It is dropped next turn.
I think when I get my relinquish to the level cap, then I'll evolve it because it's kind of a little too powerful once you evolve it to Thousand Eyes. 4 badges and it's like, yeah, that's fine because most things would be fully evolved by now.
True. I'm gonna mute myself again real quick for the explanation. The rainbow badge will make monsters up to level 50 obey.
Yeah, I don't even read that because it's like everyone knows. I never read it because everyone should know.
Giga Drain. Okay. Okay, that might be why you're so... But that might be why you're so far ahead of me.
I never read the badge descriptions because they're always the same. They don't change that. Okay, fun fact. When you get into the Pokemon Tower, the Purified Zone, which heals your Pokemon, in Gen 1, do not save in that location. Because you will be soft-locked. Because of it being a somewhat different location, it causes you to be stuck there forever.
And that is why there are so many creepypastas about Pokemon Tower. Alright, we have the
Well,
Self Scope. We go to Pokemon Tower.
so yes, I have pointed out one creature that neither of us can use, which is Eldritch the Golden Lord. Yatagarasu. There's a reason why that thing got banned. The good old Yata lock.
Poke the tower. Is this where cards go when they're sent to the graveyard?
No, this is where they go. This is where they go when they get banned. Though, very big missed opportunity here. There's no Reaper of the cards wandering around. Ooh, a nugget.
Konami's goal of having a balanced metagame died a long time ago.
Yep.
Truer words and all that.
They're not wrong.
Truer words were never spoken. Oh, right, rival fight. No, not that.
Of course. The Busted Blader learns Slash.
I'm going to level up Chaz a bunch. Power Trick? What's Power Trick do again?
I think it swaps your...
Yeah,
yeah. Considering its defenses are way higher. Ah, there's the creature I wanted to use. Skull Servant. It is the Magikarp of the game.
Oh, the level cap is 40, by the way.
Yep.
Ironhead, no. You have Strong Jaw. Oh, Bahamut's
Skull
evolving.
Servant, very much, is a weak, pathetic monster. But when it evolves, it becomes one of the best creatures in the game.
True. Alright.
Okay.
Armored Dragon,
I have a
level 7.
I'm going to name my Skull Servant Eagles after the guy who voiced Grim and Billy and Mandy. TV repair, Mon.
I leveled up Chaz and Bahamut to 40, but I'm leveling up everyone else on the team currently to level 39 because rival fight. Sky Scorcher. Yes. Alright. Attack from above. High crit rate. Also inflicts burn. Alright. Flame Wheel is gone. Sky Scorcher is got.
I also love how I made a big deal about that shiny gear for it, and I'm not even using him now.
And evolution time to Shining Flare Wingman.
And that's a really good creature in this game. I wouldn't say hard carry, but he can definitely hold his own.
Alright, and one more level for him.
So Skull Servant on its own is kind of bad, but when it evolves into King of Skull Servants, yeah.
You know what? You know what makes me laugh the most about this?
What?
Ojama King isn't looking at the opponent; they're looking at you.
I know.
It's not even that it doesn't have a backstride. It's just that it's looking at you.
Yep.
It's such a defensive beast that just doesn't even care that it fell asleep. Oh boy. Now I'm gonna juice some egg bomb. Accuracy 85, but power of 100.
And now, my king has risen. He doesn't look any different, but he's ridiculously strong. Trying to think what theme is playing in Pokemon Tower. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! Related. I don't remember what it is, though. I can't put my finger on it.
Sky drop time.
So, for perspective, Skull Servant, before he evolved into King of the Skull Servants, his attack stat was 40. Now it's 100. Yeah. I'm not joking when I'm saying it's one of the Magikarps.
Garp, magic garp.
Also, this is Pokemon Tower. Can you guess what the rare encounter is? Because this is where cards that get banned go. I'll give you a hint. Nobody knows what it does.
Okay, so his red eyes became red eyes black metal dragon.
Tip if you have a ground type.
I mean, I do. I'm just still currently using Ojama because he also has Yadagarasu.
But yes, your hint is the rare encounter in Pokemon Tower. Nobody knows what it does. Did Larry just do that twice?
Okay, I'm switching out. Overlord. No one knows what it does.
Yes.
Honestly, I am not as aware of Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters as I am about
The joke-
Digimon, and I still get
It's-
surprised by the Digimon that have been around for ages.
The joke is nobody knows what it does because everyone has to explain what it does.
Wait a minute. Where is Black Metal Dragon might it resists ground?
Oh, it's immune to ground. That's right. Okay. Because it has levitate. I forgot. Because I
Okay.
have one. But it is a fire type.
Yeah, I'm using rollout. I'm gonna get knocked out.
But the answer is
Next turn.
Pot of Greed.
Ah,
Because everyone has to explain what it does when they play it. Especially in GX. Every episode they play that card and they have to explain what it does.
okay. Horus is getting sent out.
And one of the channelers just says, that's not how Pot of Greed works. Were you listening to me?
Yeah. Inferno Blast is gonna be painful, and we're burned. And we got Flame Burst. And they're going to use Crunch and knock out Horus.
Oh. We have a mini boss up here, so I'm muting up. You probably guess who it is.
Probably. You're going to have to also mute me because I'm struggling with this. Not going to lie.
All right.
I'll guess Cinda and Clark. Interesting that extreme speed would be neutral to him.
All I said was brains.
Brains. He's a fun character, though.
Yeah.
I gotta respect him. As someone that once did, in fact, build a zombie deck.
Even to this day, a zombie deck's pretty good. Because Zombie World messes up a lot of strategies.
Zombie World is fun.
Yep.
Zombie World was a cornerstone of that deck.
A lot of people forget something. A lot of effects proc in the graveyard, right?
Yeah.
Zombie World stops that nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Hint, hint, people. Okay, this is too easy because I have a dark type.
Wait, was it Zombie World or Zombie King? It turned everything on the field and graveyard into zombies.
That's Zombie World.
Yeah, and then I had the zombie that got stronger for all the zombies in the graveyard.
I forget which one that is, but the best part about using a zombie strategy like that too is messing with Plague Spreader Zombie.
Oh. But yeah, it was everything's a zombie now, and I get stronger for zombies.
Oh, I get what Armed Dragon's supposed to be when it's shiny. It's its Metaphys version.
Ah.
Which I hope they do I hope they do something cool with its final evolution. Make it Dark Armed Dragon. Since that monster was so broken for so long.
Alright, I need to heal up after that.
Yeah, a lot of the rival battles in this series tend to be pretty rough. At least early series. Later series, they kind of become jokes.
So do the rivals themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I like having a rival I can hate. That's why Bede was such a good character so early on in the Sword and Shield. He was like, you're annoying, I'm going to train up my team just to smash you into a million pieces.
And then he actually has something. It's called a character arc.
Yeah. I'm going to buy 30 Great Balls real quick. And No, I'm not going to buy 99. I can afford 99 Super Potions.
When you get Pot of Greed, the Pokedex description, Larry, is just 3 question marks.
Because no one knows what it does. No one knows what it does. What does this do?
I'm going to name it Wat. W-A-T, Wat.
If only there was a salute emote. He would deserve it.
Yes. Well, I'll give you the 07.
Alright, Mammoth Graveyard. Wait. Yeah, no, that wouldn't work on you. I'll throw a ball. I did not expect that to work. I need to move you away from box 2, though, because that is my I can use you box.
Oh. Apparently, when you defeat Bones, the level cap goes up.
Oh. I want to point out that Venom Boa looks like Ecking's sprite.
Yeah.
They may have just kept the sprite. And if they did, that doesn't matter because it fits. It fits too well
Yeah.
to be picked apart.
Oh, I just realized another creature that you have access to that I don't, and that's pretty scary. Yeah, you have access to a lot of good creatures by doing it this way.
Yeah.
I mean, so do I, but yours are debatably stronger.
And you have access to the Egyptian gods when you get to them.
True, but I mean, you could technically use Ra.
Shadowclaw.
Because there was that one episode where Jaden had to fight Ra.
True.
And won.
I mean, Jaden was almost a character that fell within my favorite character archetype. I've explained what it is before. Is Skydrop even useful, though? Wish. Skydrop worked. Okay. Will-O-Wisp. Honestly, Ojama King, you're useless here. No offense.
Yep, lots of ghost types. Which, I mean, it's the haunted tower, so of course there's not a lot of normal type can do up here.
I mean, I figured there might be some dark type with zombies and all that, but no, mostly ghost. I can respect that.
Again, it makes sense though.
Honestly,
for them to be ghost types.
Jaden's quote-unquote power wasn't really touched upon in the first few seasons.
Yeah, it was late third season.
So for the longest time, he did kind of fall into my favorite character trope of the guy without special power, or the non-overpowered guy that stood toe-to-toe with champions. Eldritch.
Yeah.
And even when he got his power and then fused with Yubel and all that, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Because he purposely held himself back.
And he only decided to leave because trouble followed him everywhere.
Yeah. And altogether, he wasn't an arrogant, overpowered character, and I can respect him for that.
He also had the most rivals in the series too.
Yeah, and it wasn't even evil rivals for the
Nope.
most part. You can argue about Chaz all you want.
But his main rivals were Chaz, Zane, and later Aster. So,
And you can argue about Aster as well. And in some ways, he was evil. In some, he was just.
he was involved with an evil character, but he himself wasn't.
Yeah, not intentionally anyway.
Yeah.
Moving monsters around. We might come across a shadow stone here. I'm going to put Insect Princess on the team. I'm going to put Maximilian on the team in place of Horus for now. And I'm going to put Shining Flare Wingman at the front. Actually, no. Bahamut at the front. Crunch is too good to pass up on here. Oh, would you look at that? An Intimidate actually doing its job for once.
Yep.
How many times have you seen Intimidate proc, but it's a special attacker?
Yep.
And
Way too many to count.
There's no special attack variant for Intimidate.
No, and I'm surprised there isn't by now.
There should be.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually, let's pause for a moment while I say this, because I actually have a suggestion as to what anyone making a fan game or Pokemon variant could use for intimidation on special attack. Special attack is a mental state. Now, we already have Pokemon that border on the Eldritch. Mimikyu, the Ultra Beast, all that. And if Eldritch was a Pokemon ability, the deeply unnerving aspects of it could be what cause the lowering of special attack.
Yeah.
That is all. This is from a person that very much enjoys the ghost types and very much likes cosmic horror and is running a D&D campaign where the characters are in fact going to become gods in a world without gods and are going to confront the eldritch horrors that previously killed the gods. This also gives me the opportunity to just let loose all of my brain's concepts of eldritch monstrosities, and they already avoided an encounter with a beholder variant that would have been right out front of an area. Oh, Power Up Punch is actually a good move on your part. Too bad I'm too strong. But yeah. That's my Friday game, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do a double stream day today because I'm going to go spend time with my girlfriend tomorrow.
Ah. But yeah, as far as the quote unquote pantheon goes for them, uh, the monk is turning into a goddess of the hearth. The rogue is becoming a trickster god. The warforged cleric slash artificer is becoming a deity of the forge and grave.
Okay, so I don't know who the god of the earth is, but so far we have Loki, I guess, and now we have a Festus.
Uh, Literally forging stars for the souls to reside in.
Yeah.
And the last one is a wizard artificer who is becoming a god of magic and knowledge.
Also, don't make the trek all the way back up to the top of Pokemon Tower because there's an extra room. The extra room serves no purpose yet.
Okay, so you are weak to ground type moves. But have levitate. What the hell? Okay, roll out then. Hi. It's okay, Marco. I'm not upset with you or anything, okay? I don't know why you're coming over right now. What's the matter? I have been streaming for only 2 hours. In another hour, I will let you out, okay? Alright. The wild genie... Oh, that was a wild one. I honestly thought I had gotten into the fight with the guy.
Ooh. Fourth badge unlocks the elemental punches.
That is huge. SD Meron. Nothing creepy about you.
No, not at all. I think I'll give Zero Thunder Punch because that's going to be mean.
Yeah.
Also, it has Tough Claws, so...
Roll out, roll out, roll out. By the way, the hidden ability for Armored Dragon is, in fact, Tough Claws.
Yep. Wait. These are some busted moves for the fourth badge. You can teach the Elemental Punches Tailwind, Bullet Punch, Seed Bomb, Super Fang, Weather Ball, Bug Buzz, Cross Poison, Psycho Cut. These are insane.
Maximilian can learn Agility.
And yes, I'm going to teach Psycho Cut to my Buster Blader.
No, we're not going to teach you Agility.
Because type coverage.
Hello. Hi. Hi. Hi, Marco.
Alright. I made it out of the tower and I'm healing. I'm going to actually take a quick break so I can go use the restroom.
Okay. We can take the bio break now then. After this catch of La Jin. Really, Marco?
Bark.
No, we're not going to do. Hi. I almost had that one. I have a dog up in my face. It's one paw on my shoulder, pulling me closer so he can lick my face more. Send in Clark. Power up punch. Shadow punch. All right, we caught that, and I will go and take care of my dog real quick. So enjoy my BRB screen. I will be back shortly. Okay, I'm back. Excellent. All right, I randomly caught a Lodgin. Okay. All right, I need to change up what is on my team. And I'm Okay. Alright. Dark Magician would be good, and we've already confirmed that I can use him. And Dark Magician Girl as well. Just gotta figure out where I'd put Dark Magician Girl. That's Ghost Trick. There are also some interesting box backgrounds. There she is. Evil Joey? Alright, got an awakening. Oh yeah. Alright, I have Dark Magician at the... I didn't level them up yet. Spell Circle. Switcheroo. Okay, that's going to be a lot of experience for you, though. That was nowhere near as much experience as I thought it would be. Dark Magic Attack. Alright, we don't need Leer on Dark Magician. Thousand Knives. Return. No. And Evolving. Alright. Dark Sage. It wants to learn Return again. It's a decent move, but it's a physical move. It's useless. Uh, Also, I'm going to be cheesy. Uh, Stab and item boost for one type. In the words of a great mad god, cheese! Cheese for everyone! uh, there's nothing else up there, I believe. And Dark Magic Attack. All right. I would like to point out that Pokemon Stadium gave us the view of what Snorlax's eyes look like when open. It actually happened in the Sevi Islands, I believe. Discharge. Yes, because I can team him up with Mudball Man and just discharge paralyze the opposing team. Remember how the effects of this in the other one were kind of reversed? Yeah, due to poor coding. I found one nugget. I found Skull Servant. 3. It really was. They all were really. That reminds me of the days when you could evolve a Pikachu with a Growlithe, or was it the other way around? Thousand Knives. Yeah. Just use that first potion from your PC on Pikachu, right? in Pallet Town. Don't leave. Just keep using the potion. Keep using the potion. Keep using the potion. Keep using the potion. I mean, not that the friendship bu- cheese was as prolific at that state, but uh, I'm gonna replace pin missile with stun spore for insect princess. It I yeah, it's not a victory at that point. That's just cheese, and not the good cheese. Not cheese that you worked to build up. Just that's not how pot of greed works. Okay, so it's weak to steel type moves. Is it a fairy type? Mm. They agree with me. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah. Two cards. That's all she says after the battle. Two cards. That's all she has to say. All right, I'm about to fight Zombie Man, so I'm gonna mute up even while I'm in a battle right now. All right, just use a spellbinding circle on this. All right, Tilla is now level 40. Shadow Punch. You don't need Shadow Punch. No Shadow Punch for you. And it'd be a nice to have a ghost type move, but it's a physical move, and you don't need. All right, Shadow Ball. On the other hand, we can teach you. You dare challenge me? You don't stand a ghost of a chance. And we're back. All right, Skull Servant is his first. Spellbinding Circle. You're using Shadow Sneak. That is annoying, but easily resisted. All right, so as far as the next. Wait, Bahamut got to level 41. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because we're getting 771 XP from Bones. You're getting Thousand Knives, Pot of Greed. Decapture Jar. Still faster than it. And it should. Gold fine. Uh, Spellbinding circle on you. Rock tomb. I respect that he's trying to lower my speed. And bone meringue. Bone meringue. And then Pumpkin, the king of ghosts. We're going to use dark magic attack here. And watch an anime moment. He really kind of didn't. And he's scared, and then he battled Joey. It's just. Alright. I need to mute because I just beat him. I've been ghosted. Got 1,000 for winning. I've been ghosted. Okay, that was ridiculously short after battle statement. Draw 2. You said it was a rare encounter. It's just sitting there. Menacingly! Alright, Team Rocket. Okay, so I'm going to need to move Dark Magician out of the front and start leveling up some guys. Yeah. I didn't give Tella Shadow Punch because it was a physical move. And then I went down and I got Shadow Ball. And I'm like, I'm giving that to you later. Uh, yeah. All right, 13th Grave. As for the Digimon one, I have some questions. First of all, are all of the 7 deadly Digimon there? Okay, noted. What about the. Okay. Second, what about the Royal Knights? Is it one of the starters? Hmm. It would make sense if it was. Silver Wind, yes. Uh, hmm. All right, Illusion Magician, we're going to use Dark Magic Attack against. But my question is because I want to try and figure out how we're going to limit ourselves. I Pokemon? Okay. Uh, I'm gonna replace confusion. All right, so I need to use the bag. I need to use rare candies. Spiky shell shield. No, no spiky shield. Oh, level cap is 45. Yeah, it does. I mean, it's definitely disappointing, but all right. Smart strike, yes, as a physical with steel tag. Let's replace quick attack. Well, that's good. All right. Uh, oh, he has Mudball Mon or Mudball Man, but why did I say Mon? Because we're talking about Digimon. All right, Man Eater Bug. Yeah. Hmm. Well, I mean that is its mega, and does I have the biggest question I currently have? It is the question of whether or not DNA works like fusion does in this one. Does DNA exist in that one? Mm. I am in danger. Yeah. In fact, yeah, he's outside of them. He only shows up when it's really needed because absolute power corrupts absolutely, and he's avoiding that, really, is a concept behind him. It depends on the generation or the game, whether Imperial Dramon is or not. Yeah. But then again, you also have Examon. Zombie Skull. Uh, Sky Scorcher. Please don't be electric type. Innards out! I might be screwed. Extreme Speed is an electric type move. None of my. Right, right. I'm I'm gonna use Extreme Speed. Shadow Sneak. We're gonna get hit. We're gonna get knocked out. I'm gonna have to send in one of my weaker ones and use my last item on reviving Shining Flare Wingman. Wait, wait. I don't think I have any more revives. I had one revive, and I don't think I have any revival herbs. Nope. Okay. Smart Strike is not a priority move. Aerial Ace is not a priority move, but they are no miss. Wasteland? Shadow Sneak. That's going to knock him out. Didn't knock him out. Holy freaking crap! Maximilian carried. Maximilian saved the day. Holy freaking crap. Thank you, Sapphire Pegasus. Okay. And I have mine turned on, but no. Uh, I'm not going to be getting the Switch 2 version of Fire Red or Leaf Green. That's fair, but I mean, $20 per version with no online capability, and they're trying to sell the Sevi Isles as new content. And now they removed any reference of Pokemon Home compatibility to it. There's the Strength Rock skill swap. Yeah. All right, we got TM27 return. I mean, you gotta feel bad for that girl that gives you the return TM, though. Wait, holding tab is the same. It Holding tab will fast forward too. So, Pot of Greed. It wasn't banned in GX, which means that it's a viable option for both of us. I'm a little disappointed that I did not receive any shade stones from that tower. Fishing Fool versus the Pokemon Kid. Oh, I didn't change that around. I'm starting off with a lower level. Um, huh. Yep. And so this has got to be a water grass type. Umi is literally Rain Dance. But it resists steel, so it has to be water, and just looking at it, it has to be grass. I'm going to switch you with static. And electric ground is not bad. It's just that it added a lot of seven colored fish. I remember this. And it added a lot of weaknesses. Camouflage. Oh, oh yeah, that's what it's called. All right. Yeah. And to be fair, that was, I think that was after the original creator was no longer around. So really, you cannot blame him for any of the shenanigans that are around nowadays. You cannot blame him for pendulums. Mm. All right, so you can almost blame him for pendulum summons, but I feel like at that point he was already having less and less to do with it. And to be fair, XYZ summons did exist before Zexal. They just weren't as focused on. There was like one or two. Yeah. Sonic Bird and Toon Alligator. Uh, I don't have Mudball Man. Honestly, Tella, you're gonna have to tank it. I noticed. Well, not completely gone, but yeah. All right, Big Shield Gardener. Uh, Thunderwave was resisted, but we'll do it again. I don't think I have any quick balls currently. I'm going to use a discharge. Yep, defense mode is fine. Yeah, I mean, I didn't go against the mini boss there. No to a nickname. Oh, you're in box two. I need to change that. All right. I need to go and I need to heal up. I mean, to be fair, both of us can use all the starters. It was the same world setting, same timeline, just a different point in it. I just like with the Digimon. Oh, I didn't fight you already? Yeah. I even the okay, spoiler for anyone that hasn't been there, but even the final enemy of the second series, the second generation of Digimon was still Myotismon. Malomyotismon possessed a human, and things got weird. Yes. Yes. Yeah. The Black War Greymon was one of the best things to come out of that. Let's be perfectly honest. Omnimon's Warts is perfect. I got the Super Rod. Yeah, and then in Time Strangers that leads to even more. Yeah. And Next Order is a difficult one to get it behind, but if you can figure it out, it's fun. I might just stream it at some point. That's fair. I I Digimon World Dawn was my first Digimon game, and I was in the position of not being able to find very many other ones. It kind of was. I liked that you could evolve and devolve them repeatedly to increase their stats. Uh, okay, I'm going for the Pokeball here, or for the item here. I mean, Moonstone. I have one. You don't need it. It would. Noble Celtic Guardian. Yeah. Cards that had storylines. Ah, the old days. Oh, that was just an iron. Yeah. I might replace discharge with something like charge beam or something. Yeah. Uh, all right. She has a Burstinatrix. I'll probably be able to get Burstinatrix around here. Ah, Megamorph. Sparkman. Sparkman cannot. I want to point out Sparkman cannot do anything to Thunder Giant, really, because Thunder Giant is also ground type. I think that's the only reason they gave him ground type. Yeah. Um, Against anything but water type, it's actually pretty good. Sonic Bird, though. Aurora Beam. That'll hurt, but we're big enough to take it. Flame Wingman. Intimidate is fine. Uh, I think I need to change up where you're placed, though. No, not yet. I still have Parabolic Charge. What the? Little kid has Necroshade off this. That means I don't have to make Diablos Necroshade. Yeah. Flame Swordsman just gets zapped. Twin Needle isn't bad. May poison the foe as well. I'm gonna replace Poison Fang with Twin Needle. Yeah, because after Gen 2, they managed to fix it, and Gen 2 was the only time when Steel types were around. And I think Twin Needle wasn't even a thing until Gen 2 as well. Oh, it was? Oh, yeah, it was Beedrills. Alright, Winged Karibo gets zapped. Alright, I'm going to take the shorter route to the town because I want to heal up. I'll probably battle the trainers off screen. Let's go for the lightning. Oh, you have lightning rod. Oh boy. I see. I see. You're an electric dark type. I have almost a full box. Sun and Skull, Rescue Rabbit. Ah, Rescue Rabbit knows U-turn. That makes sense. If it was anything else, I would be disappointed. Oh, transform maybe. No, I mean the Ditto ability that lets it transform as soon as it hits the field. Oh. Oh, Illusion was the one I was thinking of. Okay. Okay, so this guy has only winged beasts, he said. It's still a flying type, though. Which means this guy's just gonna sweep with parabolic charge. That was a parrot dragon. That is not a winged beast. No, that is a dragon steel. That is in no way a winged beast. This guy lied. He is not using winged beasts, he is using dragons. Someone lying on the internet? Preposterous. That's a winged Karibo. Out of power. Insect Princess is evolving. We're about to see a shiny Insect Queen. Alright, so that's shiny Insect Queen. He wishes he could fly like Sparkman. Yes, he can fly. Look it up if you don't believe him. Okay, that was not the short way. Oh, Gaia the Fierce Knight, huh? Hmm. It's almost as if it's something that would come out of its own card and become its own duelist in order to try and take over the world. Yeah, that. The entire concept of a hand trap confuses me. It's like a manaless counterspell in magic. What the fuck? Okay. I'm gonna try for a dark magic attack. Rant about that anyway. Razor Wind is good, I think. A two-turn move that raises speed on the first turn and hits on the second. Increased crit rate. That's that's actually good. Uh, Solemn Wish, I'm gonna keep. Force Palm, multiply. I'm gonna drop multiply for the stat boost, then attack move. If we go this way, we are on Route 14. I'm gonna avoid some trainers and the mini boss. Uh, how do you prevent yourself from running? Auto run. Okay. All right. That is big. That's in the cave? Above the ledge. All right. I got Umi and I am at the area. Okay. Route 15, Fuchsia City, and here we are. So, what's the safari zone like here? All right, I'm healed up. We have the move deleter here. So if you were silly and taught any of your monsters the HM, wait, you need the Saffron City gym badge to enter. Flame Orb. Okay, we got the experience share, but what's it do? Held by a Pokemon, uh, held by a monster in this case. Let's try giving it to. Let's try giving it Insect Queen. I thought that was Jerry Beans Man. All right, we got Sword Stalker here. All right. Another sword stalker. I'm gonna take a moment to check on my dog real quick, just to make sure he hasn't gotten off the chain or anything. All right, he's fine. He's just chilling on his lawn chair in the yard. He is a he is a husky. He is claimed that chair. That is his chair. I am not fighting him on that. I can use it when I'm out there, but it's his chair. I just likely have anxiety. I'm not sure. I pretty much manage it. And if I have at least a couple of plans to fall back on for most situations, I'm perfectly fine. Okay, so I have a question about one of the areas. I think I found the cave. All right. Uh, I just randomly caught a giant Rex here, so there's that. I will go back there at a later time. And I ran into you. Okay. Uh, I mean, if you're gonna train up a Pokemon, separate topic entirely, just for trolling, it's gonna be an Auron with all of what we already said. Yeah, and make sure it has a nature that gives it lower HP. I don't know if that's something that can be a nature, but at the very least, give. Yeah, you want that. There's one situation where you want that. It is ridiculous. It is trolling, and your opponent will never be able to deal with it unless they have a multi-hit move. The only way to get past it is double kick. But let's be honest. At a competitive level, not a lot of people have multi-hit moves. People are starting to run it because they're realizing, oh crap, this unevolved tiny little thing with sturdy and a shell belt is actually a danger. This snow dragon resists me, had me down to about a third, and now look at it. Tailwind. They're in the order people usually go to them. I can respect that. It's also a method. Hey, you want to know something I've noticed that's kind of amusing? We've stuck to one gym a stream. Alright, Cyber Harpy Lady, you, I can just parabolic charge and you have U turn. But there's no one left for you to switch with. Hmm. You know what? I think I'm going to give Static the big root. There are a couple of mini bosses along this. Oh, yeah, you. I haven't fought you yet. He wasn't fully muted. Alright, Sandwich. You're going to get a parabolic charge just because. I'm going to take a quick look at the decks in numerical mode. Da, da. Okay. Can you actually see? Yes, you can. Okay. Okay. Uh, Not what I was actually looking for. I just used them as a reference to see if I could check the spawn areas. Oh. Oh, there you are. Vercinatrix area unknown. Oh. Could be. I will probably. All right. I'm going to go to Celadon department store and it could be. Uh, no, I don't want to use the elevator. I want to actually go to the different floors and check top grade items, trainers market. Hmm. Oh boy. Yeah. Uh, metal coat. Dawnstone. Yes, okay. Duskstone. Uh, well, we did, and they are. So I'm buying. There is a link stone. Evolves them into a link form. And at this point, we are kind of killing time. We'll start off in Saffron City in the next one. I'm gonna sell some items real quick. Hmm. Oh yeah, those guys are still there. The reference. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I will buy 10 Ultra Balls, 10 Dive Ball, or 20 Dive Balls. 30. I'll buy 30. Uh, and yeah, it's not as easy to note, but nice. I guess that makes it your dream monster. Apparently, there's going to be a breakup for those two after Valentine's Day because this entire world. All right. Where is Bubble Man, by the way? And I have the Super Rod. Noted. Huh. I see. I got Fly. It really does. Flare Neos and Aqua Neos in a trainer battle or a duelist battle. Honestly, Flare Neos does give Diablos vibes from Final Fantasy. All right, I'm fighting the other Big Shield Gardna now. Oh boy. Well, it's a mini boss, so Crow. Uh, I thought it wouldn't be the main character. That was my thoughts. Hey, I got leftovers. Does Tilla have monsters? Happiness? Hey, amulet coin. Okay, so I have amulet coin, and I'm going on bike robe. Junk Synchron and Junk Warrior are the only ones, aren't they? It's the dragon, isn't it? Okay. The dragon. Steam H. What is Steam H? Uh, oh, that's probably Bowman's default evolution. Oh, okay. Only in one version, though. Baton Pass for Jenny. Not gonna learn it, but it's good that it's in the game. Alright. Wait, was Thousand Knives a special or a physical attack? I think it was a special. It would make sense if it was, considering how often Dark Magician is tied in with it. Yeah, and I respect that. I really do. Call Mind for Tella? Okay, so we're getting rid of Spellbinding Circle or Negate here. Yeah, I'll go back to the Pokemon Center and change it up. Or no, the Heal Order? Oh, you're basically Vespa Alright. I need to go back to Lavender Town, go to the move relearner, and wait. Oh yeah, we have the. Or do we? I'm gonna have to put the town map. Uh, how though? Ah! Hey, when it works, it works. Oh! Ah. Can also relearn Psybeam, or I can relearn Yami, which I didn't know I could learn. I th- for wait a minute. There could be something I overlooked with Shadow Ball. Lowering special defense. Alright, so we're not learning Yami after all. Or keeping Yami anyway. Uh, and we have fly. All right, so the gold teeth are over by the beach, right? All right, I am going to try and grab the Safari Zone gold teeth. Yeah, yeah. And oh yeah, he's there. All right, so I'm gonna mute myself real quick while I deal with him and bada bing, bada boom. This region is full of miserable, weak duelists. This region is full of miserable, weak duelists. The Safari Zone upper management was tired of all the weak trainers coming into their facility. That's why they called me. I am now at the entrance exam for the Safari Zone. If you want in, then prove you are worthy by defeating me in a duel. All right, here we go. Oh, I did not heal up. 1,000 knives. All right, he scattered toxic spikes. Is quick exit. All right, so immune to dark or quad resist dark. And they use toxic. Okay, that is cheese. They just use double protect. All right, Horace, you deal with this guy because he is annoying piece of shit. I am sorry. What? No, you're steel type. Do they have corrosion or something? You gotta be kidding me. All right, defense goes up. Toxic is being a pain. And good, it failed. Okay. I need to very much change up my. I need to organize this. I really do. No. Hmm. Okay, and you go first. Okay, yeah, fine. Oh boy. Static's gonna get hit by the toxic spikes. I will swap out for Jenny, who is going to get toxic and is going to get knocked out, because then toxic becomes a normal poison. And they spread toxic spikes again. I'm going to try for a force palm here. No paralysis. Air slash is going to be super effective. All right. Spark blaster. Taunt is fine. Taunt I can do. All right, we're already poisoned. We're not in any danger anymore. Trailblaze. That's actually bad. Parabolic charge. You will resist it, and I didn't apply the ability item. I'm gonna get wiped. Am I allowed to fight this guy off screen? Maximilian, please succeed where all else has failed. Aerial Ace, you're fast. Good. Crunch. Critical hit. Super effective. Okay. Okay, you're going to use coil and you're paralyzed, and I'm going to use silver wind again. Crunch! Okay, we're doomed. Oh, we're still alive. He still has two monsters, though. D3S Frog. Yeah, we're gonna be knocked out here. Alright, so I lost 2,000. I'm saying we're gonna call it here. What do you think? I will have a better lineup specifically against a poison expert next time. On Yugi Ball Z. Alright. And mute and OBS and the ending. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. I make sure to drop a follow both to me if you're not, and to Ryu if you aren't. Seriously, he's a great friend. He's a good guy, and he does Sonic better than I do. So check him out. And if you enjoyed today's stream and you're watching on YouTube, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe down below. It helps me in the algorithm. And check out my channel here in the middle where I have all of my VODs. And if there's too much there and you don't know where to start, not a problem. Here on the right is a playlist of me playing an entirely different game. Check out my Discord, hit the bell for notifications, and if you didn't enjoy my stuff, here on the left's a video YouTube thinks you will like. Stay safe, stay happy, stay crazy. Bye.